Alright, so to start the machining process, what we need to do is create a front block over here. So we're going to go to plane and go offset from plane. You want to select the back of the car, so we can do that from this view. Otherwise, obviously, you can rotate your block around. But from here, we can click here and then go minus 223 because that's where the front of the block will be. Okay, and press the tick here. Now you're going to start a 2D sketch on this work plane that we've just created. So click on there. You should see the front of the car appear. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is to create a rectangle. Click on rectangle and just start randomly over here somewhere. Okay, so click over here and extend out. You need to type in these dimensions here. So the dimension at the top needs to be 65 millimeters. I'm going to hit tab on my keyboard and then type in 50 millimeters for this one and press enter. Okay, so your car needs to fit inside of that rectangle. Now we're going to create a few other dimensions to get it in the correct position. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do here is go to project geometry and we need to find the canister hole, which is that one there. So I'm going to click. Alright, then you're going to go to dimensions. Alright, so from the middle of that canister hole, which is this dot, to the bottom of the block, just bring it out here and then click, and that needs to be 29. Okay, so that's the correct height. Alright, then obviously we need to make sure that this block here is obviously in the center. So we're going to go from the middle again to the outside here, click on the line. And this one needs to be half of 65, so we're going to do 32.5. Awesome. Alright, now, one thing you need to make sure is that your car is inside of here. So the wings aren't sticking out. Okay, the car body is not sticking outside. Alright, so you know that that's going to be good. Alright, so if you do have parts that are sticking out, you need to make changes to your car and make it smaller so it fits inside of that area. So once that's done, press finish sketch. And we're going to go to extrude, and you're going to extrude this whole thing, so you're going to have to click on that circle as well, and we want it to extrude 10 millimeters in this direction, so make sure the arrow is pointing towards the car. Okay, press yep, okay. Alright, so that's the first bit. Alright, the next bit that we need to do is to start another sketch. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to start a 2D sketch on this surface in here. Alright, and then what we can do is rotate the car around so you're looking at the front block here. Now, if we select slice graphics, it's going to slice off that front block for us. So you need to click on this one here, slice graphics. Alright, and now I can get a circle tool, and I want to make sure it's in the middle of my car, and I want to make sure that it's where there's some material. So most of yours will probably be around about here. Alright, so we're making a little spigot that's going to join your car to the front block as well. So I'm going to go, yeah, like I said, roughly about here, extend that out. I'm going to make this one 9 millimeters and press enter. Alright, now I'm just going to rotate my model around. I'm going to go back to this view here because as soon as I press finish sketch, that block is going to now appear. Okay, so the last thing to do is to go to extrude. Alright, now that's already selected. Now I need to make sure that it's all the way into the car. So I'm going to grab that arrow and drag it so the whole cylinder there is inside the car. Okay, some of you might need to go further. Alright, it just depends on what model or what your car looks like. Once that's done, press OK. So you should have a front block with a little spigot that joins the front block to your car model. Okay. So that's done now. So we need to go to File, just go hover on Save As, and then go to Save Copy As. Alright, then you need to go to your home drive. Okay, and then in here we need to change this to an STL file. Alright, I always go to options as well and just make sure that's in millimeters. Okay, so if yours is in centimeters, you need to obviously change that to millimeters. Okay, press OK, and then obviously just call this something that you're obviously going to remember, something suitable. So mine's F1 car design, that'll be fine for now, and then I can hit save. Alright, so in the next video I'll show you how to do, or how to use QuickCam Pro to get your car ready for the CNC machine.